So happy Monday and happy first day of e-learning. I hope to see a lot of you logging in today. This is also the week before Easter, so I'm going to read some Easter books this week. And the first one that I'm going to read is called Egg, and this is some information about eggs and different animals that lay eggs and kind of just the different process of it. I'm only going to read the most important parts of the pages because it's really long, but I will show you the pages, and if you want to pause and read some more information, then feel free to do so. So, egg. Butterflies, frogs, sharks, and humans all begin life as an egg. So does almost every other animal. The eggs of some creatures, including most mammals, are nurtured inside their mother's body, where they develop into babies that are born alive. But many more animals lay their eggs, either one at a time, by the dozens, or by the millions. Eggs come in a fantastic range of sizes, shapes, and colors. Animals that lay eggs bury them, carry them, guard them, or simply leave them alone. And each egg contains everything needed to create a new living creature. Egg layers. Slugs, sea urchins, and most other simple animals lay eggs. All insects, spiders, amphibians, and birds are egg layers. A few fish and reptiles give birth to live babies, but most lay eggs. And two mammals, the echidna and the platypus, also lay eggs. You can see their eggs here, what they would look like under a microscope, and then what they would look like in real life right underneath. Little eggs, big eggs. Some eggs are too small to see without a microscope. Others, including some laid by animals that are extinct, are enormous. The eggs on the next 4 pages are shown at an actual size. So if you want to pause at any time, feel free. Here's some more. Where should I lay my eggs? Some animals take great pains to lay their eggs in a safe place. Others aren't so careful. So if you want to learn about where eggs are laid, you can pause and read. And this is some more places that different animals lay their eggs. Pause and read if you want to learn some more. How many eggs? Animals that lay just a few eggs have a lot invested in each one, so they usually take good care of them. Other creatures employ a different strategy. They produce vast quantities of eggs, then pay little attention to them. Most will not survive, but there is a good chance that at least a few will hatch. If you want to pause and read any of these, feel free. Egg eaters. An egg contains all the nutrition needed by the animal growing inside. It is a concentrated source of food and an important part of many predatory animals' diets. Some of these animals have creative ways of getting to the food inside an egg. So these guys actually steal and eat the eggs. If you want to read about any of those, pause and read. Egg protection. Many animals ignore their eggs as soon as they are laid, but some creatures have clever ways of keeping their eggs safe. They stand guard, camouflage their eggs, or rely on poison or trickery to give their future offspring the best chance of survival. If you want to learn any more about how they protect their eggs, you can pause here too. Egg packaging. All eggs are protected by some sort of shell or membrane. Many animals go further, fabricating cases, additional shells, or other structures that keep their eggs from scattering, drifting away, or being eaten by predators. Carrying eggs. Some animals keep their eggs safe by taking them along wherever they go. Incubation. Many animals play an active role in the development of their eggs by incubating them or keeping them at the right temperature until they hatch. Getting out of the egg. Eggs work beautifully to protect and nurture an unborn animal. Sooner or later, however, every animal has to get out of its egg. Eggs can be tough and strong, so this isn't always easy. It's also important that eggs hatch at the right time. A baby that emerges from its egg long after its brothers and sisters have hatched may find itself alone without protection. Easy prey for predators. Many creatures have evolved techniques for getting out of an egg or figuring out the best time to hatch. So this is a pretty cool page that shows what it's like inside of a chicken egg and an alligator egg, so you can see how the baby forms inside of the egg. It's actually pretty cool. And that's what they look like coming out. Alligator. And then on the last page, it just gives a bunch of information about different animals that you saw in this book. So that's kind of a cool book, and if you end up pausing and learning about any of the animals, tell me what your favorite thing that you learned is. I also created some Easter eggs, and maybe you'll have some of these lying around, but what you can do is you pop them apart. This one's stuck. Ugh. Anyways, and you separate all your eggs, and then you can practice different skills. For example, on this one, I practiced contractions, and we all know contractions. That's one of our songs that we sang. So I have can, not, and can't. And so if I find the correct contractions that go together, I put them together. You could also do rhyming words like dog and log. I also did nouns. So a bunny is a noun. And then I also did some math fact practice, and you can do that. So if you do any of these things, send me a picture. Make sure that you're getting on Waterford. Make sure that if you have any issues, you're calling or texting me. Have a happy Monday. I'll see you tomorrow.